So I'm fucking this girl, and I'm really giving it to her. She goes to reach for something to balance herself out or grab onto. I don't know what she was doing, but she ends up knocking my phone off of my night table and breaking the screen. She offered to pay, but I said I got it. But her pussy was definitely not worth the $130 it cost to fix my phone. Should she have been liable, Jameson? Alright. Well, in order to really understand this, I'm gonna have to put myself in this woman's shoes. So you're really dogging me, right? Like, you're up in my cheeks, and I smacked the phone off the table. It's broken, and you come to me and say, you gotta pay the $130 it costs to fix my phone. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna and leave and probably never talk to you again, because, you know, I'm just gonna go find another dick, you know, because that's the type of woman I am. So you came along with a woman, and she was down to pay for it. So honestly, you played yourself by saying no. She was gonna pay for your phone screen. I would like to comment on her pussy was definitely not worth $130. I don't really think any pussy is worth $130 for the night, you know? We got people out here throwing money to hookers, strip clubs, stuff like that. Why are you throwing money like that when you can literally go to, like, any bar around town, find a woman for, like, you might be able to fuck her for, like, a $3 mojito. I know there's some girls like, well, not all girls are just going out to get fucked. And it's like, all right, Carissa, then I'm not fucking talking about you. I'm talking about your friend Sarah, who is most definitely going out tonight to try and get dick down. So yeah, for the night, pussy's not worth that. That's like a full meal at Delmonico's, or like you go to Red Lobster and you order the king crab legs and maybe get a dessert after. No pussy's worth that. Maybe if you're in a relationship and you're trying to have just a nice night out, show her how you really feel about her, then throw that money. But pussy for a night, dude, it's rampant. It's everywhere. Just find one. Good luck with your phone. You may talk about or otherwise publish my story only on the condition of anonymity, which is everything that I talk about is anonymous. Every time. For the rest of the time I'm doing this. Of all time ever. Will it be anonymous? So just stop being afraid. My work requires me to fly a drone over lakes in rural areas. I'm not good at my job, and have drowned or otherwise totaled 17 drones in the last 4 months. $1,400 each, he says. I once lost 3 in the same day. Once in a tree, once in the lake, and once by a hawk or some shit that decided the sky wasn't big enough for the two of us. Honestly, I should be fired. I don't deserve this job. I am not worthy. Alright, so I don't think that this man is employed for someone who just wants to take scenic panoramas of the lake. What I think's going on here is I think this dude is smuggling drugs through the sky. Now, do I think it's weed? No, because how much weed can you fit on a drone? Probably like an ounce. What's the profit margin for that? I think this dude has like kilos of cocaine strapped to his drones, and he's flying them. Have you seen Ozark? Maybe like futuristic Ozark. He's flying cocaine everywhere. Just dealer to dealer, town to town, or whatever. And what I have to say about this, honestly, could you put me in touch with your employer? Because currently, I deliver pizza. who's to say I can't deliver kilos of cocaine? The pizza always gets there warm, and the customer's always happy. I feel like I could translate that to the air, like I can drive an RC car. I feel like that's really all it is. I don't know if this guy has Parkinson's or whatever it is, because you really kind of just use the sticks and look at the screen. I would like to join your cartel. If you could just put me in touch, give me a contact. I'm really strapped for cash right now. I was at a friend's bachelor party a few years ago. We rented a house in the Poconos for the weekend. We took acid one of those nights and I had a hoot. I tend to jerk it before bed, and always when I want to stop tripping. Nothing centers me like a good jerk session. I was using my phone at the time to watch porn, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me why my phone's volume wasn't working. I realized after several texts in the group chat like, who the fuck is blasting porn on the loudspeaker, what was really going on. I was on playlists that night, and my phone was still connected to the speaker downstairs. I'm not embarrassed about this. I have real friends. I laughed hard, finished jerking it once I turned the Bluetooth off, and slept soundly. The classic Bluetooth DJ mishap, I was at my friend's house one time, sleeping on his couch, as I tend to do occasionally because I live like a vagrant. He went into his room to jerk off for the night too. Well, he didn't say he was going to jerk off. He was like, alright man, I'm going to bed, peace. And then once I started just hearing Alexis Texas get absolutely dogged, I knew what he was up to. So I had to just go knock on the door, let him know I knew what he was doing, and we sorted it all out. He says at the end, I'm not embarrassed about this. I have real friends. That's facts, That's just like a funny fucking story. And shit like this, if something like this happening would set off one of your friends and have them not like you, or these are the things that keep me alive. Just weird shit happening like this. My friends could walk in on me, they could see me beating my shit, or they could see me pooping off of a railing. So I don't know. I'm just free balling this one. It doesn't matter. That's how a friendship is. Who gives a fuck? So I think that's awesome. That probably brought you guys closer. That's something you can laugh about for fucking years.